Good morning, guys. I'm literally getting pummeled with downloads. I did say that I was going to begin meditating before the reading, and like I've been jotting down my notes and stuff, and literally I have a whole. I'm hearing a bunch, honey bunches of oats, honey bunches of oats. So like clumps of information and phrases and stuff, and there's so much going on, and I've been looking, I want to say looking forward, thank you Aquarius season, progressing, and I'm not talking about like progress signs or progress moon or anything, but I was kind of encouraged to look forward to March and April, which is Aries season, and I'm thinking about that because the black moon is in Aries, and as all other personal planets go on to touch it, the Aries energy is prominent. Okay, so today actually the moon is in Aries. As of midnight we were at 22 degrees, so it's being at peace with something new. Aries has, I don't even want to talk about Aries anymore. I have like a page and a half of channeled information, plus the research that I come to in regards to Aries energy. And well, that energy is going to be around for a while. So while a lot of people are paving the way and trying new things, there's faces, images, photographs, pictures, the self, blah blah blah. I could go on and on and on and on, but it's having a sense of peace. We began the day with the moon in Aries at 22 degrees, so being peaceful about the changes. Hold on a second, I forgot to put my phone on airplane. Excuse me. Okay. And it's new, everything's new. Everything's new, clean, fresh start, that kind of deal. So there's a lot of things, all things Aries going on right now. So it's being at peace with either trying something new, being brand new, feeling brand new, something fresh, something clean. I noticed today that everybody in the world decided they wanted to wash clothes, so there's like a mass cleaning. I was getting the word scourge also. I didn't write it down on my channeled information, but peaceful with something new. At peace with the self. Okay, so you can be trying to get a rest. Some of you can be getting arrested, or some of you guys need to give it a rest. That's where the getting arrested comes in. What do I want to say? I'm getting so many messages today, guys. Okay, so we have a few minor transit. There's one that's a stickler. That would be the moon conjuncting in Uranus. So with that, I was getting not. That's not a, he's not a, she's not a, it's not a. So there's not and there's will. It could be I will not or I will. Okay, so it's kind of like a yes and a no. For some people on some level. But okay, let me give you a situation. Okay, so this morning I saw a picture of my sister. She posted now. She's a Taurus. She's the exact but complementary of me, because I talk about that. Even though a sign is opposite of the other, doesn't mean they're opposite. In fact, they're complementary. They're more like each other than they know. And I always give that sample of, my sister's a Taurus. I'm a Scorpio. We're opposite on the zodiac scale. We are opposite, in real life, but we're so much more alike. Some of that has to do with being sisters, and some of that has to do with the signs. We weren't really raised together. But anyways, we love soda. She loves soda, I love soda, but she likes Pepsi and I like Coke. So this morning I saw she posted a memory on Facebook from a couple years ago, and there's a Coca-Cola sitting in snow. An image or a picture of Coca-Cola sitting in snow, and I went, that's not a Pepsi. Okay, I completely forgot where I was. Yes, there's been a lot of chatter. I've been really, really busy, and I kind of looked ahead, of course, as I usually do, and it was tough the last 2 weeks because my astrology has been 40 minutes long. Oh, and I did realize that I haven't told you guys I'm not an astrologer. This is just my information that I've researched plus intuited. Okay. Reminder, I am not an astrologer. Yes, I am a card reader. um, and I'm feeling a lot of energies coming in. And then I started doing some of the astrology. So we got a lot of changing. I want to say changing of the guard. So remember that phrase also, because they're putting words in my mouth, guys. Okay, so much stuff coming up. On the 8th, which is a week from Saturday, we have that full moon in Leo at 20 degrees. Let's see if I can count down. On the 4th, Monday, Mercury moves into Pisces, and it will go retrograde on the 16th. Okay. Also, that's the same day that Mars moves into Capricorn. And then backtracking, on the 7th, Venus moves into Aries. And on the 8th, we also have Venus conjuncting with the black moon. So lots and lots of shifts of energy. Aries, Pisces, and Leo. That's a lot of fire, and that's a lot of closure. Closure, secrets, emotions, and love. Okay, so a lot of things happening. You guys could be talking to a lot of people. Okay, you could suddenly have to talk to a lot of people or do a lot of traveling or doing a lot of thinking, reading, listening, or writing. Okay, you could also get a sudden communication or suddenly get into an accident. And there's commitments coming up. There's dark desires. My goodness, but these are positive things. I do see the dark energy, and I want to stress that there is a polarity. Okay, if something good is happening to somebody, you can bet that somebody who is complacent just had their world turned upside down, and that manifestation energy went to this person who, because it's a balance. I want to feel like we have like 100% of energy. Okay, so half and half, because you have to have good, you have to have evil, you have to have light, you have to have dark. It's how you integrate it and make it that gray area. So that speaks of individual in the collective, which is also Aries energy and Aquarius season. I'm laughing here because I'm totally like, I'm going around in circles because I'm connecting everything with everything. I don't know if I had an activation or something, but yesterday I was getting Matrix. I can't remember if I got it after the reading or not. Oh, this isn't even it. But anyways, I was getting the Matrix, and I think I did include it in here today. The Matrix. Where the hell did I freaking put the damn thing? And I've got all kinds of songs playing. Yeah, Matrix, full Matrix. Matrix over, Matrix under. Okay, I can't remember. I can't remember. I am so sorry. But yeah, yesterday actually in the afternoon, I was getting, glitch and Matrix. Okay, so for some of you guys, that could have been hacking, that could have been lies, that could have been deceit, that could have been a veil, it could have been closure, it could have been a secret. Okay, but there was glitches in the Matrix. I got that message yesterday, and literally last night, as I was lying in bed, I was playing games. I had no idea what it was. I knew it was after 10 because I got bored with the news and turned it off before it finished. So I know I turned it off before 10:30. And I sat in bed with all the lights off and played games. And suddenly, in the middle of playing a level, my game disappeared. Like sometimes how it shuts off by itself, right? Like a glitch. It shut off. And then for a split second, right as I was turning the button to turn it off, I'm like, okay, you guys are telling me to go to sleep. And right before I pushed the button to turn the screen off, I saw 11:11, and I'm like, what? So I turned it back on, and it was 11:11. So literally, the glitch came at exactly 11:11. So I felt like they wanted me to see that. They wanted me to know that. I'm not sure if it was a private activation for me, which, you know, when you see numbers, it usually is. So there's something that's happening for me. And I appreciate when I see 11:11 every time. I tell you guys that I see the repeating number 77 on a daily basis, generally about 5 to 6 times a day. This morning I did see, well, I've already seen it like 6 times, but I also saw 7777, not included in my 77, guys. So that is that's beautiful numbers too. That's awakening. So it could have been like a portal was opening for an awakening or some kind of download. I haven't looked at my personal chart, but it can also be the Mercury sextile in Uranus that's coming up on February 4th, because that day starts with the moon in Gemini at 11 degrees. It almost feels like a portal for information or communication. So some of you guys will get some life-changing communication. Some of you guys will have, with Mercury and Pisces, there will be closure, intended for closure, and some of them will be intended for death. 11:11. I just looked. Okay, twice today, 11:11, guys. Beautiful. I hope you all are seeing repeated numbers. So also with this Aries energy, it's like Fool energy, okay, and also Joker, that I was channeling Joker also. So there may be, in the last couple of days, like somebody could have been messing with you, like trying to scare you, scare you, you know, like sneaking up behind you and grabbing your ankle from under the chair or something funny like that. A scared laugh. Some of you guys may be laughing because you're so scared. Oh my God, so much information. And where are we? Basically, oh yeah, the example with me and my sister. So I said that is not a code. That is not what it appears. Okay, I am not seeing that. Okay, so there's a sense of it is, I am, it's not, I'm not, you're not, we're not, not. And actually, hold on, I gotta pause. I have a customer. Okay, back. I paused it on 12:22. Very nice. But anyway, so like I was saying, you know, I messaged my sister, that's not a Coke. And she's a Taurus, so moon conjuncting Uranus and Taurus, that was, you know, being emotional about something that kind of shocked you. But for me, it was a small shock, you know. That's the kind of shit that happens to me. Because I've made it my mission to ascend so I can hear better, so I can give readings better and understand what is going on and help others. That, I forgot what I was talking about. Jesus. Thank you, Mercury in Aquarius. Yeah, I felt like I had to say something, or I felt like I had to point that out. So there could be a lot of people that are pointing something out, and with the point that also says, you know, project, which is Aries. So it did not jive with the image that I had of her, and I was talking about that. There's people coming back around, and they're different from before, but you had this image of them. So it's a reunion of sorts in a different time, a different place, and you're different people. Okay, under different circumstances, but the same basic lesson or point. Same point. Interesting. Okay, so moon conjuncting Uranus and Taurus is original, highly individualized personality. It could be somebody, it could be eccentric, crazy, unusual, odd, unorthodox, weird. Did I say crazy? Okay, like, I thought that was weird. Okay, so that's definitely moon conjuncting Uranus and Taurus. So it's not only something is, or something will, or something is not. It is, it isn't, it's not, it is. Let me read this all to you. Okay, so today I was getting, I watched the news last night, and there was, I can't remember what it was, but something happened in Diamond Head. Okay, Okay, and I thought, oh my God, that's Aries energy, diamond and head. I should have known, damn it. And I keep saying that. I should have known. Okay, diamond head. Diamond head. So, like, people could be dyeing their hair in unusual colors also. Diamond girl, sparkly girl. Also diamond rings. There's a time of how can we get to the point where we're together and in union, and how come I'm not married, and you know, working on yourself. That's just some of the energy now. It's not the main energy. All of these that I'm telling you are the main energies that are going on. They work together. Okay, so I was compelled to listen to the song Living Dead Girl. And I also kept hearing the song Traces. Faded photographs covered now with lines and creases. 1555. Traces of love long ago that didn't work out right. These traces of tears. So, past confusions are being cleared up for some of you guys. When there's transits with Neptune or in Pisces, sometimes things are confusing. It's not clear. There's milky, it's foggy, there's veil. I got this the other day. So it's a dull crystal. Right? It's supposed to be bright and shiny. It's very, very clear, but at the same time, it's not crystal clear. Okay, I did that. That's the kind of things that happen to me when you know there's a Pisces transit. I see other people are in their addictions, they're in prison, they're defensive, and then here I get something that's not quite clear. And then I talk about, oh, there's, you know, Pluto and Capricorn. Holy shit, there's karma coming. Oh, I can't wait to get my karma. And then what happens is I run into some cards called karma, so I got my karma. 1711, that's the second time I've seen that today. Let me see. I was compelled to research something. 1711. Where the hell did I see that? There was something that I researched and I looked up today, and I happened to catch the time. It was 1117. So once again, I got 1711. So once again, I got 1711. That's twice today. A lot of ones and a lot of sevens, guys. So relationships and partners, Aries and Libra. The self versus relationships. Okay, back to the list. Live, alive, forever, never, go down in infamy, go, and then of course with the other song they threw into my head, remember my name, babe. Okay, so going down in infamy, going down in history, so that's famous and infamous, which is the Capricorn energy. Yeah, Fabergé eggs, deep cleaning and organizing, home and property, washing clothes, dirty laundry. Cleaning your dirty laundry is symbolistic of, you know, clearing the clutter. Cleaning out my closet. Yep. I heard cleaning out my closet yesterday. Well, in my head. You know, when I tell you I hear a song, I don't mean on the radio. I will say on the radio. Just to be clear. Okay, so personal, personalize, custom, customize, insect, dissect, and then not. Okay, N-O-T, capital letters. Secured connection, global, Duke, Portuguese, abstract, restored, restoration project, Alex, Alika, will not, does not, is not, pointing out the knot, tying the knot, I'm pausing for a second because I can't read my own handwriting. Pointing out the knot, pointing out the kinks. What's the hold up? Okay, so hold up too. Not in my body, not And I want to say prepositions to: in, out, under, over, around, about. So not in my body, under my body, over my body, over my dead body, not in my house, not on my watch, not without my consent. And then, of course, we're seeing these repeating themes with the letters CD. So extend it further, you know, with the Aries energy, the black spots and the red spots I was telling you about, the black moon conjuncting with Chiron, looking for a cure. So CDC. CDs can be discs, can be physical, mental, and spiritual, and financial, because CDs are also what, certificate of deposit. I don't know what else CD means, but it also, if you read the letters, it's seed. So it's concede, succeed, seed, root, beginning, fresh growth. Aries, my goodness, I'm throwing extra channeling in here. Okay, also captain, general. And then when I thought of the word general, the word public popped into my head. That's the Aquarius energy, but to be the general public, that's also a singing group, yeah? Tenderness, where is the tenderness? Where is it? Freeze with an exclamation point. So it can be like you're freezing, or it could be, you know, police saying freeze. Or you could be putting something on ice, or chilling out, or chilling something, or giving something cold shoulder, not giving it any attention. And then there's also burn. So there's a turning, there's a frenemy, there's somebody working against you. Also frozen in place, paralyzed, you know. Smile, because Aries is also brilliant. So a brilliant smile. There could be some issues with your smile. I was also getting fill, full, and matrix. And something weird, I opened up my text messenger, and sometimes I text message stuff to myself if I don't have a pen and paper while I'm channeling. And this morning it said, "Hi, Mom." Now, I wasn't talking to my mom. I don't know where that came from. And my daughter never touched the phone. So for it to say, "Hi, Mom," I'm just letting you guys know that that's coming up too. So it can be a high mom, like she's doing drugs or doing alcohol, or she could be standing on something tall, like a mountain, or even climbing a mountain, okay? It could be a Hawaii mom, or it could be high mom, matriarch, okay? And you can intuit more stuff along with that too. And then, of course, the matrix, over, under, over, and also over easy. So also strange combinations, okay? So the moon, moon conjuncting with Uranus and Taurus, strange combinations. And I want to say pointing it out, but Taurus would be the throat chakra, so also speaking up, right? Okay, gotcha. So saying something about something you're not comfortable with, or something that's shocking, or something that's weird. Where am I? Matrix, under, over, easy. I read that. Incendiary, incinerate, grenade, bomb, former cop, former military, former EMT, former doctor. So it's X, and X, EX. And of course X, which would be Pluto, right? Or informant. EMDR, as in trauma therapy, those letters specifically. MD. So I wasn't sure if MD was referring to doctors or Maryland, but it refers to both, actually. Mad dog. I want to say mad dog. I hadn't thought about it, but yeah, hard liquor, that would be Capricorn. And it could be initials too. Okay, and I was also getting MAD, M-A-D, and also MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And DM, direct message, whatever DM or MD stands for. And I had wrote DM. Oh, I used my microphone, so I had said DM and TM, but because of this lisp and, you know, synchronicity, it said DM in TM. Direct message and trademark. So that could be seeing symbols, a sign. You could be dealing with a sign, which is a frequency, a healing meditative frequency, right? Okay, and sigil and symbols. Signal. Cue, as in like a cue ball, or this is your cue, or the letter Q. Text message and writing. Writing on the wall. So it could be graffiti, or, you know, being able to see what's coming. Words. There's a lot going on with words. You could visually be seeing words, or have an idea where you write something. I want to say graffiti, but when I did the design for the display, like I took a piece of paper and I wrote like love, because it's Valentine's Day, right? So I wrote love me and forever, all those kinds of things. So the written word on the wall. Script. Script as in play or movie script, like a book. And it's also flipping the script. Script can be prescriptions. Okay, so flipping the script can be changing things up, going in the opposite direction, overturning the original story, and it can also be about selling prescription drugs. Could be pills, yeah? Medicine. Selling medicine, reselling, or the black market medications, pills. And I was also getting Tennessee and Baltimore. I heard those clearly. And last night on the news, somebody must have been affected by the Mercury in Aquarius, the that energy. There was a couple of typos, so there were letters missing. So there could be letters missing, or paperwork missing, or you could feel like something's incomplete that you were composing or that you put together. Okay, the word is supposed to be missile, but there's no L, so it came out Missy. And we're actually seeing, you know, women named Missy and coming up in the news. Directive, order, instructions, so that could be delegating, delegations. Direct, did I put direct order? Yeah, direct order. So you could be like, well, like I said earlier, freeze, right? Okay. Argentine. I'm hearing hands up also. So that could be the name, Hans, hands up. It could be putting your hands up. It could be throwing your hands up. Either going, I fucking give up, or whoa, you know? something in line there somewhere. Okay, so Argentina. Some of you guys could be peeing yourself or pissing yourself. You could have accidents, or you could laugh so hard, or somebody could scare you as a joke that you literally pee yourself. Scary joke. Jokers. Joker's scary. A scary joker. So, of course, I walk into somewhere and I see the Joker up on the screen. They're playing that movie. So Jokers are coming up because Joker is full energy. It's Uranus. It's also the ruler of Aquarius. Okay, so dry, dehydrated. I want to say crunchy. Also smoke, smoky, smoking. Fog, fog. Smog. Roman. I don't know why. Roman and Greece. Okay, so Roman can be Roman around, going here and going there. It can be the place. It can be the nationality. It can be, oh, add a CE to that and you have romance. Add a B in the front and you have bromance. Okay, Greece. Greece, the place. Okay, and also I'm hearing architecture. So grease and actual grease, like food grease. And also like greasing the palm. So that's bribery, paying somebody, being generous with somebody, tipping. Sold, soldiers, And then I'm going to repeat this again. The letters SS and the letters HH, because I was getting Howard Hughes yesterday. Bottle, butthole, asshole. Sorry, guys. They tell me all kinds of stuff. Okay, and that's pretty much all my writings on here. Okay, so back to the daily astrology. Let's see. Insecurity, money problems, possible trouble in a first marriage or relationship. Moods and emotions swing to extremes. Jealousy prominent, may bring unpleasant changes. Okay, somebody could... Indicative of common sense and shrewdness, witty talker, entertaining personality. So there could be relationship problems, money problems, because somebody's fearful. They may suddenly do something that's just not nice. Okay, and the jealousy may be, it could be actual jealousy, but it could also be, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to have that. I don't want you to. So they could, Moon in Aries, so they could throw something at you in order to distract you from something that you like doing. So it could be, I don't agree with that also. So it's disturbed. Disturbed. Okay, and I'm hearing a wolf howling, boo, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Interesting. So, it's Friday. So I want to say, you know, today is ruled by Venus. With Uranus and Taurus, it should be good. But it can also be the beast coming out. Okay, so let's roll some... Oh, wait. I didn't talk about the numbers of the day. 31 and 9. Okay, so yesterday I had said, you know, expressing the idea of unconditional love or communicating unconditional love with somebody. 9 can be endings, compassion, forgiveness. 31 equals 4, so it's definitely some kind of connection. So you're establishing a connection or releasing a connection, some kind of partnership, some kind of plan, some kind of decision. So it could be making a decision to say something to somebody that you have a bond with. What is that? You know, pointing it out. Like how he did to my sister. What is that? That is not a Pepsi. All I wanted was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. Suicidal tendencies. Also, the Aries conjunct Black Moon component. And also, you know, the group too. Suicidal tendencies. I actually subscribe to, I can't remember if it's their page or another page. I think it might be on, YouTube. Yeah, and they actually posted something yesterday. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I've been busy like a freaking maniac. So when I have a chance, I will. So like I was saying, you know, I get my, when there's illusion or when there's lies, there's a Neptune, this is what I get. This is my lack of clarity. And here is my karma. And, you know, getting that new video from Suicidal Tendencies is thinking about suicidal tendencies for me. And that's, I'm just saying, you know, when you try to stay in a positive frame of mind, that's what happens, okay? You don't get karma. You don't get a wake-up call. You don't get somebody lying to you. You don't fool yourself and you don't fool others. It comes in small ways, right? It barely affects you. Especially if it's an area that you've worked on before. It may be minor, okay? At minimum. Just saying. Okay, and for some of you guys who are not aware yet, oh, it's going to be the maximum. Also, two other words that I was getting today, minimum and maximum. Okay, so what do we have here? Courthouse, sudden wealth, gift, and despair. Wow. Okay, 3 great cards, and, well, I can't say it's necessarily a bad card, but it's kind of like For somebody, they're making a decision to get out of the dumps, to get out of depression in my head, to get out of their head. So courthouse is usually about some kind of written word, okay? Either you're applying for something, you're submitting something, you're picking up something having to do with paperwork, okay? I usually say it's a sign, assign, resign, resigning, designing. Okay, this can also be any stately building or big building like a library or the state capitol. Okay, I'm hearing Supreme. So this could literally be Supreme Court or I want to say First Circuit Court. Supreme Court or First Circuit Court, just because I'm throwing that Aries in there. Okay, 23 would be about doing something that creates a balance, either speaking, thinking, writing, or traveling. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Okay, I haven't sang that in a long time. So some of you guys may be applying for a marriage, marriage permit. Some of you guys may literally be making plans to go get married. How are we going to design this? What's it going to look like? Some of you guys are designing a contract, a paperwork. What do we have? Okay, so let's roll with the Sun in Aquarius. Courthouse, you have your designs on. So we are weaving the story. Magically creating. 23 also speaks about confidence. Today, there's going to be some people who are not confident in their financial ability, I want to say. Okay, so they may be looking at their finances and being upset about them. Like, I can't afford this. Oh my God, did I spend that much? Oh my God, why did you take so much? So it's possibly, don't touch that. Can't touch this. Also, filing, submitting, applying, collecting. It equals the number 5, so it's requesting a change. Okay, sudden wealth would be it could be a release of funds. It could be to be released from a contract. That's your goal. Sudden wealth is, a reserve. It is a blessing. It is a break. It is an easement. See that? 777. So you may have had to give somebody a legal awakening. So they got a rude awakening because you're reclaiming what's yours. This could be filing in some kind of claim, or this could be filing in a claims court, or making an accusation. I want to say an affidavit. Could be testimony. Okay, and then gift. So whatever you had your designs on, you've accomplished. That was your goal, is to get this. I want this. And then the gift right here, this is a great card too. This also talks about surprises. It talks about holidays, but you see how you're being presented with a present. Okay, it is a number 17. We are still in Aquarius energy. 17 is the star card in the traditional tarot deck. So this is about dreams, hopes, and wishes, all wrapped up in a beautiful little bowl, red ties. Okay, so there could be redesigning a relationship. So you've established the last 2 days, reestablishing a connection. Asking for something. And also at the same time submitting to something. Submitting to a new design, or submitting to redesigning or rearranging. So this can also be about, because we are at the end of the Aries moon and later on tonight it moves into Taurus. This can be about property, your home, your house, the things that you are comfortable with. You may drawing something up, a drawing. For some of you guys, you may have won something in a drawing. Drawing out funds. So you may be applying for a loan. And then with the gift card, it's kind of like, oh, redesigning your dreams. So some of you guys have to get a new dream. Some of you guys have begun it after a period of not having anything. Okay, so what happens here with despair? This is depression. This is like all the doors are closing. It's the feeling that you're being shunned, that you're being forced out, that you're being chased out. Okay, and all of this was to get you to move forward and to not go back, not to revert, not to go to the same people, same places, not to go to the same habits. You can't. Do not. This could be, I will not. I'll never, ever again. This is what I'm going to do. This is also number 5. So we begin with the 5. And then we have the exact reverse over here, also a number 5. So it's redesigning your life, changing your plans, making new plans that are more aligned with your hopes and dreams. Let's clarify courthouse. Because you didn't have, well, it's not that you didn't have a other choice, it's that you didn't really have any other options. It's like there were no jobs in your area. There were no homes that you could afford. All your friends moved away, or you found out the last friend you had was an enemy, or your family has ousted you or shunned you, but for some reason you've been alone in despair, or you felt lonely, or you felt like you were the only one. Okay, not necessarily sad, but you felt like, oh my God, in a class by itself, I'm hearing. For some of you guys, you could get word that you've won some money, okay, and you may want to go away, find a cabin in the mountains, and enjoy your life. So also to redesigning paperwork. So it's kind of tweaking, flipping the script, changing things up, where before, I want to say, if you wrote down everything that's happened, that would be expressing a lot of energy and clearing up some emotional remnants that are still an inkling of getting rid of all those traces. So yeah, cleaning things up, tidying things up, how resolution. Let's see, Judgment, 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and Mentor of Cups. Oh boy. Okay, Judgment, Karma. Okay, so no, I'm not going to redesign the Karma cards. A wake-up call. Okay, we do have, what did we just have? Oh no, it was me looking ahead. Okay, on Saturday we have Venus sextiling Pluto. Okay, so there's something that is taking shape that has been brought to your attention. For a lot of people, it's Judgment Day. They may have had to go to court, or they need to go to court, or they're wanting to go to court. Sign the papers. Just sign the papers. Sign the paper. And I don't care. And I don't care too much about gold. And I don't really give a fuck about what I've been told. I don't care too much about gold. I don't know why they're telling me that, but it is Suicidal Tendency song. dun, dun. So I get the feeling that the curtain is rising on a particular scene. Pluto, judgment, wake-up call to shake you out of your complacency. So for some of you guys, you're getting served. Some of you guys are doing the serving. For others, they're being released. Being released from their own prison. Okay, so some of you guys are being released from your own prison. Whatever was your mind was spinning on, you're slowly letting go of that, realizing that you need to shape up. Okay, so this is something taking place. Okay, I'm still hearing that. So it's kind of like impending doom, that sense of impending doom. You know something is coming. It's deep, it's dark. So it spells doom for somebody. There's definitely dark undertones for it. You need to do this. Okay, I see you. You did this. That's going to stop. You know what I just realized here, tomorrow we have Venus sextiling Pluto at 23 degrees. So here's, I guess this is representation of Venus. Okay, it's 23 degrees. Look at that. Venus and Pluto in 23 degrees. So I want to say Venus is in Pisces. So this could be... redesigning. Designing. So what does that have to do? Venus is writing. Yeah, this could be applying for the marriage certificate. Or picking up the divorce papers. Notice to appear. I'm still hearing it in the background of in my head. Court. For some, you're being courted. You got to go to court, or you just came from the court. For others, it's I've signed the divorce paperwork. I'm done with it. I want to grow from here. And for others, I want to marry you. We're picking up the marriage certificate. It's finished. So there could be some kind of paperwork that is finalized. Also, release of liability. I'm getting release of liability too. So this could be some kind of waiver. And I'm hearing tuition waiver also. Release of tuition, applying for the FAFSA. So this could be, what is this, January? You have been, excuse me. This could be applying for a university. You have been accepted. We've selected you. Congratulations. Okay, so 3 of Swords, trauma, pain. 10 of Wands, oppression, burden. Okay, these two together are beholden to the past. Absolutely. Bad ideas, restricting yourself in terms of diplomacy, diplomatic restrictions. So it could be you're getting some final justice against someone else. The burden of proof is now on them. Or this feels like a TRO too. It could be a TRO. You're restricted from, you're limited. Yeah, so this isn't overturning, turning over and overturning. And I want to say it's over with really easy. So if there was something that you were so worried about that kind of, you could be scared. You could be really, really scared, literally frozen in place, like how I was saying earlier with some of the channeled information. So yeah, where previously there was something that really hurt you, that held you down, or in the past, this is something coming back around. You may have thought that it died, and here it is, coming up again. I got coming out of the woodwork. Okay, then we got Two of Wands and Mentor of Cups. So some of you guys, somebody's getting let out of prison. And I want to say they could be in a halfway house, or they could be management, emotional management. Home treatment for addictions. I don't know, something to that effect. But Mars in Aries is making a decision, making plans. See, whenever we have 2, that's, you know, actually 11. Here's the 11. Here's that energy. Here's that abundance. And this kind of feels like the same card, but at a lower level. So making the decision, having the energy to make a decision, or making a decision where to place your energy. Okay, and the very last card, clarifying that, would be the Mentor of Cups. Okay, representative of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is a sacred commitment to the sensuality and the difference between enjoying the finer things in life and sinking into sybaritic excess. So this is like addiction counseling, drug abuse counseling, sex abuse counseling, gambling counseling. It's therapy, treatment, trauma treatment, undergoing psychological counseling. So this is like their management schedule from the court. This could be, you know, notice to appear. This could be their rehabilitation plans. Could be alcohol. I was getting open container a couple of days ago. I was doing like a personal one, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not me though, because I don't really drink. So my open container is like a soda. Not worried about it. But anyways, yeah, major. Where do you go from here? So it's kind of like life on the outside. I never want to do that again. I never want to go through that again. What do I do to manage? So yeah, it can be therapy, trauma treatment. Clarify sudden wealth, please. And oh, no, you didn't make it. I didn't want to read all those cards. That's a lot. Okay, I don't know if I turn this over. Sudden wealth. 9 of Pentacles, rebirth. So what do you do? The world is your oyster. Now you're fresh out. You've been released from a connection that has held power over you for so long. That was your goal. That's what you were waiting for, the release. Okay, now you can focus on yourself again. Usually when 9 of Pentacles is this way, it's about being single. It's about abundance and not wasting your precious energy. Okay, it's reversed. So it's like a free-for-all. Oh my God, what am I going to do first? I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. There's so many options. 11 and 777. There's so many options. There's so many people I want to see. I want to see my mom. I want to see my dad. I want to see my cousin. There's so much to do, so little time. So let's clarify. Yeah, the first thing you want to do when you get out of something is you want to go home to the mother. You want to touch base with family, the people who loved you first, the people who loved you when you first came into this world, you know. New. Okay, where I was trying to clarify the sudden wealth card, but both of these cards fell onto the Mentor of Cups. So, Princess of Cups reversed, Five of Wands reversed. For some of you guys, you may have had CPS involvement. Some of you guys are being released from CPS or getting out of your however long it was. Some of you guys could have had a wake-up call to, and I want to say your abuses. So it could be child abuse, drug abuse, pill abuse. Yeah, the high mom. Okay, so maybe somebody had to go through some programs like, I think here CPS, they have like Parents Inc. where they give you parenting classes and you go through therapy. So there's some kind of schedule that you have to do. Princess of Cups reversed. Some of you guys, several months ago, you may have had your child taken away from you, and a lot of it was from domestic violence. Okay, from fighting. You may feel like everybody hates you, like you may have felt like everybody was against you. You may have you may be coming back around to your ex, trying to see your child or trying to reconnect with your child if your child's underage. And the thing is, now, hold on. Okay, so Princess of Cups is fresh love, young love. It's an offer of love. It's love through the eyes of a child. It's really innocent and pure. Okay, so maybe when you went into your past timeline, whatever it is that you just got out of, you may have been disconnected. And image, this is projection. Five of Wands. Not only is it fighting, not only is it competition, not only is it defeat and strife, it's also about projecting. Okay, it is fire energy. Okay, with all the Aries energy, it is projecting an image. See, Saturn in Leo. Okay, Leo, when I get Leo, it's look at me, don't look at me. Okay, you want to be the daddy, you're the daddy, but you have this projected image of you daddying a little child. It's reversed. You've been gone for a while. Now that you're reestablishing connections, this person is no longer a child. Okay, and the thing is, you're about to learn that the image that you had projected as you, I'm the daddy, you're going to be overstepping your boundaries. This person has been away from you. They've had time to grow. They've had time to change. It's not the same person, not the same situation, although there is a repeat of the connection. Okay, this is to getting back in touch when you've been out of touch. Okay, also being out of touch, being out of your emotions. So, you know, this 11, the sudden wealth and the 9 of Pentacles, it could be you're so suddenly filled with emotion that you're free. Can we clarify? You could be like, I want to say homeless, okay? Because like you don't have a home, don't have a car. You're single now, obviously. 5 of Cups. Ooh. Reverse. I'll never fall in love again. Okay. So no relationships for you. You may, however, have a couple of flings, though, because of Venus in Pisces and the Pluto and Capricorn energy. Releasing that pressure valve anyways. But yeah, it's a gift to be free. You are now free. You've broken free. Oh my gosh, this is a big chunk of cards, guys. Okay, so let me read this really fast. Three of Cups, King of Cups, the Hermit, and the Tower. Okay, so you might want to see a few friends that you love unconditionally. They might want to party with you, and it'll be a small get-together, though. Yeah, because you still have some friends from the old days. You get together and talk story, have a little barbecue or whatnot. There's that word, whatnot. King of Cups, consideration. So it's kind of the Hermit, Virgo energy, mastering yourself. So some people are maxing out. You know, they've hit the limit on the term, and they're being released from something. Hermit energy is about mastering the mind. So it could be some people bring you a drink, and it could be like it could have been the alcohol that caused you to get into the situation and all this kind of stuff. So you go to a party and you're given a drink, and then Hermit, you get a grip and you tell them, I'm not drinking anymore, guys. I'm over that. So you may tell them, you know what? No, I'm going to be responsible from now on. I'm done. I'm going to quit. I'm going to take that, you know, being there. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to where I was. I can't do that anymore. I won't do that anymore. Some of you guys may be on probation. Some of you guys may be going through testing. Okay, so you don't want to shake that foundation. You're trying to establish yourself back into society. For some of you guys, hopefully you don't... Ooh. Hold on. The Tower. This might be a coming home party, a surprise coming home party. They may, you know, you walk in the door and everybody's ah. So that may be the scary and laughing. Okay, Three of Cups can be joy. So you may be worried about what people think about you. The thing is, like I said, it's hearing tone very strongly in my right ear. Okay, it waned. Tower 7. Cave. Virgo, under the skin. Anger. So there may have been some people that you wronged in the past. Shot. You could get a headache. You could get a headache from all the noise, and you could be like, okay guys, I'm gonna go home. Or I need to go home. Can one of you guys drive me? I forgot what an asshole you were. We've got King of Wands, action. We got Six of Pentacles and Six of Swords together. So this is, well, this is a welcome, this is a surprise party. A welcome home party. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. Prince of Swords. Fighting for an idea. Communication. This could be from the little brother. So this looks like a fun surprise, and you kind of start for a second. Yeah, it looks like your friends got together and threw you a welcome home party. Complete with gifts. I'm hearing and prizes. So this could also be making a speech. You scared. So this is a scenario I'm seeing playing out. Is there's like some kind of surprise party where you get scared. Getting back in touch with your friends group. People coming to visit you at your home. Now you're finally able to have visitors because now you're at home. So people are coming. They're coming to visit you. People from the past. Hey, bro, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome home. So it's just full of surprises. Surprise after surprise after surprise. Somebody did this for you. It can be a partner. It could be your, I want to say your mother, but I don't have any Cancer cards here. So it looks like your friends, family. I'm sorry, I have to talk to my lawyer, or I swear it's like I never left. Prince of Cups can also be an apology. I'm sorry I've been such an asshole that I left piles of shit everywhere. I'm sorry that there was so much work for you. I really need to work on myself. It depends what house you're in. I betrayed myself. I betrayed myself and I lied to you. So this is making reparations and apologizing for what you've done in the past. For all the piles of shit that you left behind. For every time you were an asshole and a worm. You may have been a bully. You may have been a bully. You may have been a thief. Ten of Pentacles is protection. It's being supported. So yeah, this is somebody, maybe this could be a brother. I have a feeling like somebody's a cop or in the military and they're saying you were an asshole or you were a dick or you're a motherfucker. And the response is, I'm sorry. Or it could be like a term of endearment. Hey, asshole. Hey, motherfucker. Ten of Pentacles. Jack of all trades. I've bullied people. I've taken from a lot of people. I need to go talk to all these people and tell them that they deserve better. I didn't mean to stab you in the back. I'm sorry I stabbed you in the back. You're an asshole. I'm sorry. You left piles of shit, okay? You took a lot out of me. You stabbed me in the back. Ooh. Wow, there's all kinds of shit going on in there, guys. Okay, so maybe somebody saying that to you kind of made you down, but now it's time to face that karma. Okay, now that you've completed your sentence, completing the sentence. Princess of Wands. Impulsive. Despair. Princess of Wands is impulsive. It's frustrating. So you could be frustrated that somebody is, they still hide their purse every time they see you coming. I just saw 11111. I love it. Okay, so that's 5 wands I just saw. Look at this. Hierophant, Mentor of Dis, and 3 of Wands. All of these came out reversed. Okay, so somebody has a lot of thinking to do, probably because somebody's telling them off. This is, I want to say discipline. You need to quit. Okay, I'm getting a different storyline also too. This can be somebody's getting out of jail. They could have been arrested for drinking, drugs, gambling. Now that their debt is paid to society, they might want to tie one on. So you might want to get high, you might want to get drunk, you might want to tie one on. You can get wrapped up in the party. So this could literally also be a good time. Wrapped up in the party, King of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Those were the days, my friend, I thought they'd never end. So you could be remembering. You remember when we used to? Remember when we went to? Way back when, this is how it started. Remember how I met you? Remember how we used to go so-and-so's house, and we used to eat this, and we used to drink that, and we used to do after school. I want to say after school. Remember we used to go to Mana's house after school. Okay, then we would go cruising. We go jump on our bikes and we go cruising the hood. So this is like, let's go cruise at the hood. So it can be talking about it. It can be doing it. Let's take a drive. Let's go check out. Let's go check it out. Or you want to go check out so-and-so. Remember so-and-so? Let's go check it out. So it can be a person, a place, or a thing that you're going to go check out. Or let's go see them. And then this person is like, oh. So they could be, this person could be short and the other person could be like, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so there is another storyline. There's that temptation. You're probably offered drugs or alcohol or whatever it is that got you in that position in the first place. So you're trying to move away from the projection of the past, and you're not falling for it. Some of you guys are falling for it, okay, because this is not a one size fits all story. It's basically a choose your own adventure where you make the choices. You are the master of the sea. You decide where you're going from here. You're not going backwards, though. I don't see you going backwards. Okay, I think I was... Oh, right here with the 3 cards reversed. Okay, so with the 3 cards reversed, either you're getting psychic downloads, which could be this Tower too, realizing the sudden realization of something. So it looks like you could definitely be offered, but you don't want to go there. I'm sorry, I don't do that anymore. Or it could be talking about letting things go in increments, or releasing in increments, or cutting down. Because there's a lot of piles. So this could be less than or robbed. Cutting down in order to break free. So some of you guys, this could be in reference to smoking. It could be in reference to dieting. But there is definitely a trimming of the fat, the excess, whatever it was. You're opposed to it. So it looks like you're working out a schedule. Okay, so in 2 to 3 days, it's like you're learning, you're teaching, learning your limits, teaching your limits when it comes to habits that control you or intimidate you. Hierophant can be about stubborn habits. It can also be about bullying. It can be marriage, commitment, education, religion, spiritual beliefs, because it can also be the church, government, and politics. Changing persistent habits that threaten to take you over, or limiting your habits. So you might be trying to develop a plan so you don't have like a one-time withdrawal, reducing in increments. So little by little. The mentor of disc is as above, so below. So be it. Okay, so something of a material nature to be shared, from physical fitness, exercising, or, sports, any kind of sports, to sexuality. Let's get physical. Physical. Investment practices, because, discs are pentacles, which is energy, right? So time, attention, money, focus. Limiting your attention, limiting your energy, limiting your focus on stubborn habits. So yeah, look at that, you're being brave. So reduce, reuse, recycle, I was also getting. Reducing your use. So weaning. Taking the opportunity. I wish I was free. I'm going to be free, a little bit at a time. Little steps, a step every day. For some of you guys, it's a slow detox, or a slow purge, or slow release. Kind of like trial, kind of like a probationary period. So some of you guys could be on probation from something. Okay, I kind of want to, with this, the despair card. So you could have been down in the dumps, and now you're the picture, I want to say picture of health, but it's not the picture of health. It's that you're jazzed. You're feeling charge. You're going for it. So you went from darkness and despair to re-energize and charge, because you have a mission, a purpose in life. 1 foot in front, of the other. Two of Pentacles, yep. One foot in front of the other. When I'm down and feeling blue, I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to... So this is owning your shit and recognizing that you've come a long way, baby. Okay? Checking yourself. It could also be home check. So this could be probation. It could be house arrest. It could be... change a bill. Wanting to figure out how to use your time better or use your time wisely. So it's rising from the ashes, checking yourself. I did this to myself. I've got to get up and I've got to get moving. Two of Pentacles suggest either a bill, a change, a balance. It also represents energetic obligations. There's a change in an energetic obligation. You're not going to let the sadness take you over anymore. You're going to get up. Rise, my child, rise. Little by little, step by step, one step at a time. Every day is a new day. So this is like the dawning. This is dawn for you. Dawn break. Morning has broken. So for you guys, morning is broken. Dawn of a new light. Dawn of a new day for you. The day that you decide that you're going to do something about it. Yeah, you basically decided that you needed to be rescued. So you're going to save yourself. You're going to make some changes and save yourself. Uhane, soul, spirit. Look at that. It's a number 20. Okay. That's a new balance. Kind of like you've purged. Your soul is clean. Like you've released everything that used to be. And now you're ready to move forward with something brand new, with changes, with zest. You want to live. You weren't living before. Previously, you were existing. Okay? And you kept trying to feed that existence with whatever this escape is. Alcohol, drugs, gambling, that kind of deal. My intention is to attune to my higher consciousness, to honor my eternal self, and to take excellent care of my body. Very nice. So that I can bring my soul energy fully into the present. Yeah, so it feels like a physical detox. Your body is your soul in physical form. Your soul has infused and informed every cell of your body with the unique stream of consciousness that is your eternal self. Very Aries energy. and also, Uranus. Every physical attribute and challenge began on the energetic plane before manifesting in your body. You can attune to the infinite energetic plane and ask your higher consciousness for guidance on how to care for your body and how to honor your soul in this life. So a lot of you guys are realizing that this is your opportunity to change your mission in life, to acknowledge it, to step forward with gratitude and say, hey, I want to know where I'm going. I'd like to reach my highest purpose. I've had enough of other people's traditions. I'm going to start my own tradition. I did it my way. I'm going to do it my way. Oh, I don't care what they think about me, and I don't care what they say. I don't care about anything else but being with you, being with you. So for some of you guys, you're getting that marriage proposal and you're the only one. And for others, you recognize how long you have been under the control of something. You had become comfortable with it. You've had enough. Now you're ready to move forward and lead your life. Now, a lot of you guys go, when you have an addiction, it starts off to treat depression, or it starts off to treat some kind of trauma that's gotten you down. It's your attempt not to feel. But that leaves all these emotions that have never, ever been healed. Okay? Now, once you clear something huge, these things can come up at any time randomly for you to clear it out. And I have been talking about clearing out. So you're getting clean and getting clear on a lot of things, not just physically, mentally, and spiritually. And because you're getting clear, you're going to be able to hear things clearly. Clairaudience. Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So there is support for you. You're not alone in this, okay, because we are all one. All right, you guys, that's all I'm going to give you for today. I love you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.